Rebecca, a major gun rights case out of the state of New York is currently pending before the U.S. Supreme Court, as you know, whose conservative majority is poised to expand the right to concealed weapons carry with a hugely impactful decision on the horizon. So can police officers' lives be put at risk as we evaluate this, and even the lives of New Yorkers?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kara. I think we can all agree that the data shows that more guns in public will lead to more gun violence. And that is the last thing that New York City, New York State, or this country needs right now. This case could seriously jeopardize our strong concealed carry law that really requires a lot of discretion and good cause to be shown in order to have a concealed carry license. And I know that law enforcement is aligned with gun violence prevention advocates and communities who are preventing gun violence on the ground, that more guns in public will be a problem. We're really dealing with a public health crisis right now that is in lockstep with the COVID-19 pandemic. And the same communities that have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 have been impacted by this spike in gun violence. And when I look at this plan that President Biden has proposed, and also Mayor Adams, what I do see is a more comprehensive strategy and a more integrated strategy to reducing gun violence. From our perspective, expanding the funding for community-based violence intervention programs and hospital intervention programs is really important strategy here. We know that there is evidence showing that credible messengers, violence interrupters on the ground that are known in the community, that know where the hotspots are, have been very effective at reducing shootings in neighborhoods. And while we are certainly in support of President Biden and Mayor Adams' integrated strategy with law enforcement, we need to be looking at specific programs that are actually working effectively in that integration. One, for example, is the Brownsville Safety Alliance, which is an experiment or a pilot program that has been implemented in Brownsville, one of the harder hit neighborhoods in Brooklyn with gun violence, and has shown that when law enforcement and community violence intervention programs work together, law enforcement actually steps back and lets CVI workers be on the front lines, be the personnel who are responding to the individuals who are in crisis. They can effectively prevent a crisis before it occurs and reduce gun violence. So that's what we'll be looking for in terms of implementation of this plan. I think that there are a lot of very good ideas here and very good proposals, but we really need to see how that responds together. Truly grounded in the cure violence model and the CVI model is the credibility that the individuals have within the community. And we don't want that to be compromised in any way. We want to ensure that that trust is there while working in alignment with law enforcement. I was also very pleased to hear the president talk about how outrageous it is that there are so many guns coming in from out of state. And I will be looking to the Attorney General and New Yorkers to continue to tap into our new gun industry liability law to sue gun manufacturers and gun dealers out of state that are pushing over 70% of the illegal guns into our communities.
Looks like you and Bob Boyce are on the same page with regard to those guns coming in from out of state. Well, we will follow all of these ideas and proposals, as you pointed out, Rebecca. We do need to see them put into action, and we'll see if they'll work. Rebecca, Mark, Bob, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.